And stepping in
Leading
is the speedy Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get it out of the play. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a slow roller. Baez. Low throw. Picked. He's safe. And now it's Christian Walker. Outside, ball one. Williams, in his second season, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
And that is in for a strike. And the count's even at 2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Runner on the move. That one hit to right. Carpenter on the move towards the line. Reaches but can't haul it in. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
And that is the inning. Now the left fielder, Zach McKinstry.
For the Tigers, the left fielder, Zach McKinstry.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And ball 1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Puts it away for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
1 out, bases empty. And that's outside. And it's 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Gets it to first. Awesome play there.
And
next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Makes the sliding stop. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Jose Altuve. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an All-Star in both leagues while playing for the same team. You know, Boog, Altuve goes back all the way to those Astros days in the NL Central before they moved to the AL West.
Mauricio Dubon now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Good job to fight that one off. No score here in the second. To third, Keith. throws to first in
Out.
time. And a couple of quick outs. And here comes Carlos Correa. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No balls. One strike.
Up the middle. A sliding stop. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. Javier back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls. Two strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And up next for Detroit, Kyle Manzardo. Slings to first.
Out.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now here's Trent Grisham.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
1 ball. No strikes.
2 outs.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 down, nobody on. Breaking ball misses down and away.
3 balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And back here in Detroit, top half of the 3rd inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake Myers. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Check swing, and that's a ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the first sweeper we've seen today, and the batter made a mess of it. On the ground, right side, Lopez handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now Otto Lopez. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
What a play in right field. 1 up, 1 down. And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Keith. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
Man
at first with 1 gone. And next up for the Tigers, Wenzel Perez. Ball 1, no strikes. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Back to the top of the Detroit order. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Zach McKinstry.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 0-1.
Inside.
Oh, great stop to first. And they get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. And there's a foul ball. Walker, in his 7th season, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Strike in the outside corner. And it's 0-2. That one the other way. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's off the mark. 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one misses, and it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Keith. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back at Comerica Park. Now the number
Tigers,
2 hitter, Dylan Dingler. Headed towards the corner. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Yep. No ball.
Dingler leads off second with nobody out. Check swing. Went around. And it's 0-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And
line drive, base hit. Here comes Dingler around third. Not in time. He's safe.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And that one fouled off. 1 on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Goes to second for 1 to Walker, and that's 2.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball. How can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. Back here in Detroit, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. High fly ball out to center field. Perez on his way in. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Dubon, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. On the corner for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And that skips into dirt. The Stros down by a run. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground. Baez fires over to first. 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa. Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt. That's the third. Keith throws across the diamond. That ends the frame. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Javier back to work. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. Here's the third baseman, Colt Keith. Reached on an infield single his first time. Makes the grab for the second out.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. Line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Altuve. And talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Carpenter snags it on the run. And stepping in for the Astros, Jarren Duran.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. Strike one. That one ripped. That's back. Solo homer. She crushes that one to right field, and we're all square. It's 1-1. Pena now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2.
Pretty fool or die. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Hit weakly on the ground. Sends it to first, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Zach McKinstry. Myers on the move. Won't get to this one in the alley. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. The tag out. And up next for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. Late swing fouled off. That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Correa slings to first in time. And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And first offering is fouled off. Base hit, and Javier Baez with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. Now it's Javier Baez.
Shortstop, Javier.
2 in this one.
Baez.
Shortstop takes the ball with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Takes a tumble and hangs on. Back at Comerica Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. That one outside. And that's ball one.
Well, these Astros definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach. I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Fires over to first. One up, one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Now a check swing, but he held up. Up the middle, Baez. Slings to first in time. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. First pitch, and he just misses.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Detroit, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
And that's in for a strike.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And another ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. Last one wasn't even close.
Otto Lopez, the next to hit.
Pitching for Houston, number 74, Ryan King.
Makes the grab, 1 away. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And now Wenzel Perez. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Andy Ibanez. And he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him. Fastball for a strike.
No ball.
Go-ahead run at second. Here the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is outside. And that's in the dirt.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. way inside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the left field. Pinch hitter coming on. Jahmai Jones. Pressure spot for him. Bases loaded and 2 gone. That one ripped, but foul. Altuve in plenty of time to first, out to escape a base. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Williams back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And it's strike 2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Carpenter under it. Drops into the glove. 1 away. Now Correa up to hit. Has grounded out a couple of times. Center field. Lopez makes the grab on the run. Jake Myers will hit next. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Just missed. On the ground to third. Ibanez. Third out. He's out. And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. First offering, and it just misses. And that gets down into the gap. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it.
Oh, and a great stop. Fires to first, and he can't come up with it.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
So here's Baez now. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
Base hit into center field.
Couple of singles back to back. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Manzardo stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. No, he held up. Inside, almost got him.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting him hear it as well.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. So bases all loaded up. And now the DH, Trent Grisham. And there's a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
So they're all loaded up. Next pitch is downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Otto Lopez up now for the Tigers.
Now
Golden opportunity right here.
Number 48, Steven Oker.
Quickly to second for one. Over to first, safe. Here is Gleyber Torres.
Now back,
He's 0 for 1.
second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Sends it across the first. And Gleyber Torres retired. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Carpenter makes the grab, one down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And now the Astros are down to their final out. And
The
next to
first
hit for
baseman,
Houston,
number 8,
Christian Walker.
If you want to be a great
Walker.
defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute.
And that eats him up.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and
The
got
batter,
something he could
number
handle.
44.
Any
Designated hitter.
So the
Jordan
Tigers get a new arm from the pen.
Alvarez.
Tyler Holton.
Now
These are the
pitching
spots
for the
relievers
Tigers.
really make a name for themselves.
Number 87.
Late and close.
Tyler
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time,
Lopez.
there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball. Rudder puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second
Now
with
batting,
2 out.
Catcher,
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. Ball game. And the Tigers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Here's the left fielder, Zach McKinstry. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Dylan Dingler in the box now. No balls and a strike. And now the count is even. McKinstry gets his lead at first with nobody out. There's the swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Save. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Javi Baez digs in right side. Baez in his 10th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
Schumann coming on. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 Gold Gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1. That one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And up next for the Giants, Shea Langoliers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 out, base is empty. And another ball. Check swing, called strike. And that one hammered. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Trevor Story now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Little chopper rolls foul. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That misses, and it's a full count. Hit hard on the ground to short. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2. Back here at Oracle Park, here's a big power threat. Kyle Manzardo. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Lee hauls it in, and there's one away. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off. Rue. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. And he's out on the tag.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And out of here. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 1-0. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that extends the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenceel Perez. First pitch misses.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Outside corner, there's a strike. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and hitters are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here in San Francisco, we head to the bottom of the second, and now it's the Giants DH, James Wood. Just missed. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Ripped on a line. Perez makes the grab. 2 down. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Sliced hard but foul. Pitch misses. And the count 1-2. Two out, space is empty. Right through there, got him. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Zach McKinstry. Root back to work. Tap foul at the plate.
Foul ball. Safe, he's in.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And that's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that gets down for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Schmidt over to Story for one. On to first, double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Baez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. 2 outs with a runner at third. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Reaching for it and brings it in. As we go to the last of the third, and digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. Foul ball there. And a foul ball. Next offering down in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Batting it, the right
and up
fielder,
next for San Francisco, Max Schumann. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0. Ball.
Out to short, Baez. Now the throw to first on the run.
Out.
It's there, and that's a great play. Now it's Matt
Batting
Chapman.
ninth, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2 the count.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Lee at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Perez makes the grab, and that'll do it. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now here is Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Manzardo, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. And the righty deals. Lee on the move. And there's one down. And next is the designated hitter, Trent Grisham. Schumann sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Otto Lopez. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
All 1's the count.
And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Third out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. Now it's the power speed combo. Shea Langoliers.
Langoliers.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Trevor Story now. And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Wood stands in now, looks at that one inside. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And the Giants have the lead now. It's 3-1. Line drive, fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, but he's in there easily. And up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a foul ball.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That just misses, and the count is even 2-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Giants.
So digging in, Casey Schmidt struck out swinging his first time. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first. And there's 2 down. Max Schumann now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that.
Throws to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Wenzel Perez. Schmidt tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting,
Zach
the left
McKinstry
fielder,
up now for the Tigers.
McKinstry.
He's 2 for 2. And there's a foul ball. The Giants leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Dingler in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That's in there, and the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your bait.
Kerry Carpenter up. Now for the Tigers, 0 for 2 in this one.
Number 17, Taylor Rogers.
Fouled off. He was late. McKinstry on second. Dingler at first. One gone. Off balance feet. Here's one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Now at the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee. Inside, just missed. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Carpenter calls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Giants catcher, Shea Langoliers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one fouled off. The 1-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back here at Oracle Park, here's Baez. Ball one there.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And a strike to Gleyber.
Nope.
Fastball for a strike. It's 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three 2 now. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Sends it to Flores. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Trent Grisham getting ready to hit. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Jahmai Jones. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 55.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Runner at second here, one gone. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
In the dirt. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop to his knee, the throw.
No, he's safe.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
That one hit the knees for a strike. Over to Story for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, hitter knows that if he can beat out the back end of this double play, that runner from third is going to score. That's an RBI. You help your team and you keep the line moving. Really good job right there.
Ball one,
Keith
no
in
strike.
the box here lets that one go for a ball. And
That's a
another
ball.
ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one drifts
Inside, ball
inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And he chases that one. Out number 3. Back here in San Francisco, Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Trevor
Skubal back to work.
Story.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground right side. It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. James Wood, the next Giant to hit. Base knock center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Elliot Ramos. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's a little bit low. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning. And off to a shaky start. Swings through that.
1 ball.
First and second
2
here,
strikes.
no outs.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt, but kept close. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting. First
Digging
baseman,
in, Wilmer Flores, who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That's
Yep,
outside.
that ball went out.
And 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt. Yeah, that's fouled off. Just
Outside, that's a
missed.
ball.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next one just misses. Full count now. Story, the runner at third. Wood at second. Flores over at first with 1 away. Good feed. That's 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Wenzel Perez.
Number 29. Ken Perez.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Chapman over to first in time. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Dingler at the plate now. That's ball one. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. On the inside corner for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 3, and the Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Andy Ibanez.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Number 73, Randy.
Late swing, fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. And that is out of play. And a good eye there.
That's a really good
1 ball,
take.
2 strikes the count.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Max Schumann. To the right side. To first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ibanez brings it in with a nice running grab. And now a chance for Shea Langeliers. So they turn to their closer, Will Vest.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Over to first, inning over. Well, 1-run game. The batter now, Javier Baez. He's under it. Puts it away for the out. Here comes Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. Schumann on the move. Into the alley. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Jahmai Jones. Reached on an infield single his first time. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Way out front for strike 2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Flores. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back here at Oracle Park, on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Story now. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Inside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. At the plate, James Wood. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. 1 down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Keith takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Elliot Ramos digs in now. 1 for 3. Foul ball. 2 outs. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the third baseman, Otto Lopez. Fought off foul. And now it's even up. Flores makes the catch for the out. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Late swing, foul to the left. 1 down, base is empty. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the center fielder, Wenzel Perez. And that one fouled off. Next offering is down low. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Way inside, and that hit him.
Take your base.
Zach McKinstry will hit next. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
1 strike away. Runner on the go. Got him. And that